All right, Penei Sewell is Pro Football Focus rated number one tackle. Now, obviously, he played the right tackle, which is usually was the easiest tackle position to play. But it's both critical. I mean, Tristan Wirfs, I think, might have been the highest rated tackle all last season. So through 3 weeks, he got a lot of ways to go. Eventually, most people like me think he's gonna take over at left tackle. You know, and he been healthy. He been the one healthy guy. Him, Taylor Decker, been the one healthy guy. Everybody else has had no they injuries, and they've been the most consistent. But the way that they rolling, they just interchanging people and rolling. They just interchanging and rolling, and everybody, it's the mentality that Dan Campbell. Everybody talk about the coaching has been the issue and all that type of stuff. Um, but the in my opinion, it's boiling down just to the mentality. One of the positive things is they got a role greater mentality. You got a first time play caller. You know what I'm saying? But they are a physical football team, and I like to see them continue to get downhill and maybe play a little bit more ball control. Then go hit those explosive plays, and that's my opinion on it. But Penei Sewell, he been lights out. Everybody talking about the Bengals taking Jamar Chase, but shit, right now they could use Penei Sewell as well too. So he been lights out, man, and hopefully, he be a Detroit Lion for a long time. You gotta think about it. He hadn't played football for a whole season, and he switched to left tackle days before the season, so he been dealt a raw hand. Cade Cunningham, Cade Cunningham for the Pistons was he had an uphill battle, short and off season, short and off season, and hip injuries, COVID. I mean, you just keep going on and on. So a lot of our first round rookies, man, they it's an uphill battle. That's what I can say. It's an uphill battle, and they taking the challenge right on the chops. So Penei Sewell is the highest graded Pro Football Focus graded right tackle, or the right tackle, excuse me, in the NFL. His second season in the NFL, Penei Sewell is playing at a very high level. 3 weeks into the NFL regular season, it's only 3 weeks. Detroit Lions right tackle Penei Sewell is impressing many on the national scale. The 2021 first round pick, the Pro Football Focus top graded starting right tackle after 3 games. His 78.9 grade ranks 6th overall, ranked ahead of him are left tackles Andrew Thomas. That's it for the Giants. Larry Tunsil, okay. Rashad Slater, he was in Northwestern. He was, I think, a first round pick last year too. Trent Williams, along with Kansas City backup tackle Prince Tiago Waka, whatever. And it's only 3 weeks, and this is their opinion. So that's what you gotta look at. This is their opinion. So that's just something that you got to think about. This their opinion. They got an opinion on what some publications got an opinion on what a drop was and what wasn't a drop. So I mean, that's just how you gotta look at it. But he playing at a high level. No doubt, nobody mind. He rolling with Tupac say, "Picture me rolling. I got keys coming from overseas. Cost a nigga 200 G's. I'm a street commando, for example." Oh, my bad. I done got him my all eyes on me phase. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he's a stud, bro. We knew we was getting. And my only question was, between the two guys they took from the Pac-12 last draft in the first round, my only question was, somebody was gonna get injured because they hadn't played a year of football. But we didn't even know, this would have been an immediate red flag. We didn't even know that Levi Nazorki was dealing with a back injury coming off a year when he didn't play football, 1 year of football. And that's single-handedly hurting us more than anything else. Real talk, that's single-handedly hurting us more than anything else. Real talk. That's single-handedly hurting us a lot. more than anybody know. Because we need that pressure up the middle of the defense. That's kicking our ass. But another story for another day. But Sewell been lights out. You deal with injuries playing O-line, but you play O-line for a very, very long time. And he a freak athlete too. I'm surprised they ain't find a way to get the football in his hands too. So but yeah, they don't surprise me, man. And he gonna be the left tackle pretty soon. You just gotta ask yourself, if they all play together, what did it consistently? I mean, for an extended period of time, what would this really, really look like? That's you got to ask yourself. What would this really, really look like if they really got in here and play and did this for a while? What did it really look like? What would this really, really look like? This offensive line, and would you even be in the position you is on Sunday with the Minnesota Vikings, or are you up ahead? Got to ask yourself that. So, but yeah, we know he was a stud. And the question is, was the Lions gonna mess him up, or was he gonna get injured? And injuries, is one thing. Fans ain't talking about it. you know, you know, you know, but but like I said before, nobody talking about all the injuries. You had a lot of injuries coming up before people stepped into the NFL. And that's what people ain't talking about. You had a lot of injuries. We didn't know much. We didn't know about the Anders rookie thing. That'd have been a red flag. You got a back injury, and you ain't played football in a year. That's just, I'll probably knock you off my draft board, honestly. So I don't really understand that. But if Brett Holmes ain't learning from this lesson, he hurting his stock, by drafting injury players. And they need to look at what their nutrition is, what they doctors, their strength and conditioning team, their strength and conditioning coach. Because right now, man, that's the difference. It's not coaching right now, and that plays a part. That's the difference. Is injuries. Imagine a fully healthy team coming into the season, bro. Shit, a half healthy team, half the people off the injury report come before this Sunday. Think about how this turned out. Think about it for a minute. Just sit back and marinate on your mind and think about that for a minute. But nonetheless, man, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All my information is in the link tree. It's the first link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. One time. Peace.